I hope you're responsible. I'm not just anybody. If I let this go, you get to know right. I'm talking about nobody. I hope you're responsible.
Okay, so now another question. So y'all see that people are able to take their money back through these apps? So my thing says cash only.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
Cash
everybody
only.
said that too.
Cash only.
So if somebody did that to you, where they sent you the money and then they took it back to Zelle or whatever.
Yeah, I just take it to the gym.
I have experienced that. They took my Zelle.
How much did they send?
$20, bro. She disputed her deposit.
It was deposit. That's trifling, but yeah, I seen people. Like I said, that's why I asked you that question. Somebody in my salon, they provided the wig for the girl, and they did the install. She disputed the charge. It was $500.
No way.
She said cash only from here on out.
Yeah. I had that happen. It was like almost $300 back when I was braiding. They disputed it like 2 weeks later. I was like, it put my square like negative. Because you know that's where the deposit is. So I'm like, oh.
Hold on. How do we feel about people that make those TikToks like blasting other?
I feel like they be wrong. Like after hairstylists, I do not like because
we get service also. So remember that. So remember when you book with other people, if you ever had that experience.
I feel like as a hairstylist, I can't lie. When it comes to hair, nails, lashes, all that, makeup artists, hairstylists are put in the worst category ever because we so-called have the worst attitude or we're just this. Like it's just always something with hairstyling. But I honestly feel like people have to normalize. It's not just about the service. It's about the what is it called? Like if the
customer
service. Like if you're rude or you're not greeting or you make it feel like it's a big elephant in the room. Like my client needs to be comfortable to tell me, oh, fix this, or I don't really like this. But if you make them uncomfortable to where you're not even greeting them and this and that, like I see why they blast people. Like you are rude. I think you do rude. Like all you giving me is my service.
So
where they talk to me or nothing. You know, we must laugh, giggle, make them uncomfortable.
My sister, she just went recently. Now that you brought up that hairstylist that's in Dallas and did her hair, and the whole time she was like, "Oh, you're this age. Oh, that's old." And she was like, "Who did your lips done? I want my lips done by her." She's going viral right now. Because like everybody's been having bad like reviews with her.
Oh,
girl.
Who?
She blocked me because when I got
what does she do?
She does hair. She does wigs and infernos and stuff like that. But she does ponytails. She's in Dallas.
Oh, I know.
But
no, you don't.
Don't even gotta say too much no more.
Yeah, I commented my thing on what had happened to my sister, and she blocked me. And then the other girl that she did it to, the girl that went viral,
she got like over 10K.
Yeah, she got. Yeah. And she blocked both of us, me and that girl, for her being disrespectful to people. Like, it's insane.
Okay, I'm on the edge with that because some stylists, like I said, is in it just to play around for the money.
Right.
But some clients will think you Superman when it comes to
magician.
Like, come on.
That's how I thought.
It's not even about being Superman. It's about respecting me and my policy.
Exactly.
Like you're playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like I told you. Oh well, my last go to crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's
I feel like that's the rudest thing you can do. Bring up your last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They clients do be talking shit.
Yeah.
How about this?
Or even saying like they couldn't get me in. So
how about this?
Yeah. Or you way cheaper than her. Like
way cheaper. Baby, bring your prices up. Next time you come, or telling me the price they were about to charge you before you check with me,
and then I'm charging you
$200 difference. Okay, I promise you.
How y'all be feeling when somebody calls your client and be like, "Dang, you still there?"
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Like never.
To be cute, you cannot rush the process of integrity. I don't even feel no type of way.
Me either, because as a professional, you should have a certain amount of time to take on.
No. Time out. You start off with small knowledge. Her dude calls her in the chair an hour and a half later talking about, "Dang, you still get your hair done?" 3 hours later, an hour. Like, hold on, what you done?
Braids
Baby, what you mean?
8 hours.
But then at the same time, people have different head shapes, different head sizes. Some people
or
bring
not
different
even
type of
that. At
wigs.
the end of the day, you're on a schedule, but anything could happen.
That's right.
What's one of y'all pet peeves
smacking, talking on the phone out loud.
Hold your head down.
Yeah, if
Don't
you're
hold your head
literally just not your posture. Like, it's like, are you getting your head on or not? And then you're like this in the chair versus just sit back.
Right.
You know, it's like moving.
Like,
I'm saying, how to tell you hold your head up. Hold your head up.
more than twice.
Hold your head up.
You're gone.
Like you have to go. I'm gonna take
You're
your
gone.
phone. Because my back can hurt.
Okay, real street.
My back can
10
hurt.
years in the game, y'all get tired of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not even that, it's just like, come on now, you know you're getting a service though.
Exactly.
You read my
Right.
policies before
Like-
you
And then if
came.
you want to be on your phone,
That's like trying to
Bring it
eat
up.
while getting your
Bring
belly
it
button.
up. Right. Why you
I'm like, look up. I literally have to
Why you gotta play
hold
Candy
your-
Crush like this?
hold-
Like,
Yeah.
bro, just bring the Candy Crush up. Like,
I'm
the
like,
game.
hold your
Like,
phone
that's
up.
you.
Put your phone up.
Y'all say y'all back's gonna be hurting soon.
Exactly. That part.
What I hate is sometimes when I get clients, people be like, oh, they'll take out their hands and they be like, my nails wrinkly. It's because most of the time they be taking out their hand and going on their phone or scrolling or when it should be drying. Or they don't got their hand all the way in there, so when they be doing that and the polish be all wrinkled right there or on their
It's
certain
not
fingers.
pure.
No, because they're
I be taking out their
policy. For now,
They keep doing that.
policy.
Yeah, no, for real, because you have to be both
Somebody have
hands.
to make
I've
up.
literally
switch
watched
it.
somebody continue to do that after I told her, please leave your hand in there, and she continued, and I left it. I just did the art over it in the top coat. I was like, I can't fight you
No,
about
for
this.
real. I mean, some people just don't respect your policies, and that's just what that is.
That's
You have to just be professional and keep it going because you know people may not respect you, but you respect yourself, and you want to make yourself look good, so you just gotta keep going.
Question. So, when people complain about the late fees or, how do I explain that?
Cancellation fees.
Yeah, cancellation fees and stuff like that.
The
Like,
extra
how do y'all
fees,
even
period.
handle that? Or do
I-
y'all have those policies?
I don't
I
have.
do.
I don't have a late fee because obviously things happen all the time. I'm not on time. Most of the time I
Yeah.
am, but things happen, so I
Yeah.
have a grace period.
Okay, what's your
And if you
grace
don't-
period?
Y'all said.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
after
that's
that,
cool. That's cool.
2015, yeah.
So it's like, but if you don't communicate, now I have attitude.
Yeah.
Cause it's like it was nothing but just send a text like, oh, I'm
Right,
running
let me know.
behind because of this, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all of that, 5 minutes, $50.
I
Like, no.
have two. I have both. I have a grace period and a late fee. 10 minutes is the grace period. 15 minutes, a late fee. 20 minutes,
What's the
Yeah.
late fee?
20.
At 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Mine's $10.
No, at 15.
Mine is every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly
10,
that.
10, 20,
After
20,
25
30,
minutes
30.
is canceled.
After 30,
mine
you're
is
gone.
10.
Yeah.
If you're 30 minutes late, you're not.
Yeah, you have to.
Because at the end of the day, you really just have to think that 30 minutes that just passed was going to be you taking pictures, regardless you were going to be still in that same space.
Yeah.
It takes you 30 minutes to take pictures.
No, but it's just like, you know, a cool
It's
10,
time
15.
It depends.
But,
Yeah.
10, 15, but what's the difference? 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
It's pushing us
It's
down.
not different. I ain't gonna lie. Hear
With
me out.
grading.
No,
With-
I take 5-6 clients a day. My job. If you come 30 minutes late, no.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a
Like,
wrap.
I've had people 30 minutes they're in there
back
walking around,
completely.
something like that. I said, I promise you, my client come in 2 hours, your style is about to take 2 hours and 45 minutes. I don't even have time.
Yeah.
If I got 4 clients coming back to back and you 30 minutes late,
You have to be
Everybody's
careful.
Yeah.
everybody's back.
Right.
You know? So
That's when you get the target.
Yeah, it depends on your
Because
busy
it's like
day.
now, it's not even my fault. Now I gotta push everybody else.
It definitely,
Yeah.
it definitely depends on the days. Cause say you got an event to go to at 7 and 8,
Right.
no, it messes it
Right,
up.
it all depends on what you gotta do after, but for hair, for nails, for anything in the beauty industry, I feel like it's a love and hate relationship.
But I just feel like
You
you
just
let
gotta keep
somebody
going.
run you over once.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
late every time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
I don't
let's
play
go
that.
ahead and establish.
Yeah, and
No.
I've been clients for like not only just being late and stuff like that. It's what's your aura like?
When
you
you
come
come
in
in
and
late.
you huffing and puffing.
No,
and
when you
nothing-
on your camera to walk through the door and they be like, already got that late fee. I be like,
On
I'm
your
see you next
camera
time.
is
When you
crazy.
on your camera the whole
Yeah.
time I'm doing
Right,
right.
that pisses me
you've
off.
experienced that.
What's on your wig? Do not bring me no bad wig.
Right.
That's automatically you're cut off after that. So she come in the chair, she, you know, I'm doing her hair and stuff, and so she looking in the camera the whole time, like, you know,
That's
she just
a
looking, and I'm like, girl, you see my work prior before you came to my
No, you
chair.
trust, and that's
So
my
why you
favorite
really-
line.
Why you in your
Do you
camera?
trust me?
I'm gonna hit that every time. Working in the Dallas industry because you know it's all coming up. Of course with Houston and Atlanta and LA, but we're in some of those big cities. So how is it working in this industry? Because I've had a lot of questions like, how do you get clients, or how do you go to different cities and get clients? Y'all, firstly, it's people on TikTok typing in right now, Dallas hairstyles. I need a braider. I need a this. I need a nail tech. So how do y'all get y'all clients? How do y'all tell other people, like, you know what I'm saying, how y'all get y'all clients, or even just
promote.
Promote.
I'm posting every day.
Oh, for real?
I post every day.
Yeah,
I swear to God. I will flood my story every day because it don't matter if you got 1 follower, 10 followers.
Somebody's gonna want to book you.
Somebody
at the end of the day,
see.
and that's what makes everybody, even though all of us, dang near except for her, do the same exact thing. We all have different clientele. Why? Because of our styling. It's not the foundation, it's not the installation, it's the styling. Or, you know, as far as braids, like, oh, she do her, it's like this, I like this over this. Or she curl like this, I like this over this. Even it's the same work, it's styling. So that's what makes it unique, and that's how you attract your clientele.
Exactly that.
And it's enough money for everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody.
So I think my inspiration was as soon as I started working, and I think everybody needs to do this because people be like, oh, I'm gonna work at home, I'm gonna save my money. I think at some point in your life, you need to go work in that salon because
It
boosting your clientele. Whenever people are sending out, people are walking in, they're like, oh, who did that? Who did that? But this is the main factor. You see that everybody has a client in their chair. They have a new set of clients. They have a new set of clients. And you be like, dang, it's all these people getting the same style. And you go to another salon, they're doing the exact same thing. It's people getting their hair done daily. Like, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just keep boosting your stuff to get more people coming to you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that really just inspired me. Like, dang, how she getting 10 clients today, but she getting 10 clients today. We do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta get with the times. Inflation is happening. If your hair is 150 plus, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, the sales, that kind, like, I always realize, like, when I do deals, it be like, that's the clients that give me, like, make me feel like, oh, today was long. Like, oh, I'm not, you know? Just like, I don't like feeling like that at work.
I definitely agree. Nobody wants to feel like that at work. You're supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? In and out type of. But and make what you supposed to be making without having a discount, and then it's funny how the same people appear with them discounts. Watch that for sure, because they'll be the same people that won't even tip when you do the discount.
I
mean, you know. Okay, so speaking of that, I just heard a lady that said she goes and gets her hair done by the same lady, which she has to continue to go to this lady because she has locks or something like that. She has a mandatory tipping fee. It's like $50. But mind you, she does locks, and the lock process that she does is like the little locks, the sister locks, stuff like that. So basically, she already charges like $400. It depends how long you've been. So $400, and mind you, she's in like the starting phase. So she said once they get longer, prices go up, but she has a mandatory tipping fee. So how do you feel about that?
Like, you make your
Because in my head, it's like, why don't you just make your price that? It's like, wait, what if she add another fee? You know what I'm saying? Why do you?
No, I thought she's doing way too much.
Make it,
just put it on the price.
Just make it your
It's
price.
$20, that's fine.
It's a mandatory fee for every. I thought that, I was like, that's crazy, but she's making her pay. I really don't question nobody's prices too much, because in my head, I'm like, we want to do that, right?
I'm not gonna lie.
Because if you find your audience, you don't change your prices based on the people. You change your prices. Hold on, what's that quote? Y'all don't know that? It's like, you don't change your prices based on the people. The people change based on your prices. Say exactly that. The people change based on your prices. So set your prices how you want, and then you're gonna see that exactly that you are different.
How do y'all feel about people not tipping? Do y'all like care too much, or do you like?
I don't ever expect a tip unless I'm accommodating to you in some way.
Okay.
Like, if I be like,
if we run out of overhead,
you know, and I pull something out the drawer and I put it in your head, I expect at least something, because it's like, dang, okay. You know what I'm saying? You brought too little hair, and I be like, oh, I got some. Don't worry about it. That should be an automatic tip. Just because it's like, I'm going out my way, I'm not turning you around.
On the scraps. It depends on the scraps. Because I save all my scraps, like literally every little piece of, you know.
Right.
So if I need to go in, that's the reason I save it.
Right.
So that if another client needs it. So.
She said depends on how she's accommodating you. So say even if you squeeze somebody in, like you expect a tip in. If you do this, if you take them, like you expect their fee. Or some people have late fees.
But if she pulls something
that's
her
way of accommodating that time.
Yeah, that's accommodation.
Oh, okay, but I see what you're saying. She just explained it why she would expect the tips because she said she saved it for that.
I'm saying if I provide hair and you say you brought your own hair, we ran out of hair, and I go grab my hair.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
That's
not a bundle.
Understandable.
I don't know.
But a little piece of track.
No. Either way, if you didn't have it, your style would not be complete.
Exactly. Exactly.
I feel like we got two completely different things.
For me to go out of my way and do that.
I pay majority of my check.
I'm going out my way.
I didn't owe it to you.
Everything I get is my money. My clients, they're not covering most of anything that I get. So if I don't get a tip, like getting a tip is a blessing, shoot. But I usually don't. And
Yeah.
It's not expected.
So I used to work in the shop. So honestly, me personally, I don't work in shops with young people because it's very petty, very messy. I work in shops with old people. I'm currently working in the old shop with a lot of older people. So when I had a bad experience, I was in the younger shop. My first time kind of getting into the shop. So I'm about to do my client hair right. I left her hair because everybody leaves their hair the day before. I left her hair in the bucket, locked up. But it was not locked, but it was put away. Next morning, I'm coming in there. Her hair is not in the bucket.
So they stole her bundles?
People in the suites, no, it was bundles in a closure. That is expensive.
Right.
That's like $300.
You in the suites where you walk through and the rooms are like.
It's all rooms. It's no what's it
she
called? No
outside the
booths.
door.
So I locked it up. I put it away. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's good. Come back the next day. It's gone. I said, can I see your cameras? Let me see your cameras. She said, okay. She never showed me her cameras. I left. Give me my money. Give me my booth rent. And I got on everybody else because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would y'all do that? I had to come out of pocket. I had to pay $300 for my cousin. I said my cousin, my client, to get her hair back, and still had to do her hair.
Right.
So it was like no profit. Like, you know, I'm just doing her hair for free basically because y'all stole her hair.
Free inside.
Wow.
Anybody else got a bad experience?
I had to braid a pixie cut.
Girl.
She had to braid a pixie cut?
What she get, like extra small?
She got extra small.
What they-
Boho.
But it turned out good. That's not a bad experience, is it?
What they not?
It was a bad
She didn't tell me.
because you had to
She
do
didn't
it.
tell me.
Oh, she
Oh,
walked in
prior
with it.
to coming to the
Oh,
appointment.
that's crazy
That's the
word.
Right.
Yes, it looking for a
And
job.
then prior to that, she just kept moving like, oh yeah, I'm finna order some seafood. She got seafood, everything.
She
like,
eats
Seafood? In the hair appointment?
That is
Wow.
too comfortable.
Yeah, I was like,
You
yeah,
had-
Was that her first time coming to
Wait,
you?
okay, so how long is a pixie cut?
It has to be.
Speak to you or
yes, a pixie cut.
like an inch or less?
Like an inch and a half.
Oh, that's not bad.
What you mean?
An inch and a half for her?
Was her hair soft?
No. It was hair. Like, yeah, like this is how long it was.
Girl.
Like
That's braidable.
no, it's not. Some of her shit was shorter than that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. A pixie cut.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like fade on the sides, but in the middle it's like longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like hurting my fingers and shit.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh yeah, she would never come back.
Sounds like, ooh, she thinks about her stuff right now.
She won't come like this for sure.
Okay, any other bad experiences?
I
Gotta
had a
hear it.
girl come. So she was fresh out of a breakup. It's like understandable, like that. It'd be rough, it'd be hard, and times be emotional. But girl came sloppy drunk, like drunk. She was crossfaded. So and her arm was on my armrest, falling off the table. The arm, she kept moving, crying, like going on the table,
Yes,
her
no,
arms,
baby, you would have to leave.
screaming, like keeping up.
No, that was girl.
And you
So
said
so serious, yes. And I haven't posted to this day, like the work of it.
Hey, here's a lot. Okay, so have we had any celebrity clients?
No, that's what I'm aiming to.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got
You
people that's
have?
like up.
Really?
No, I never had
Go
one.
for it. Wow.
Okay, cool. Like,
Yeah,
contact.
contact.
Also stuff. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, but you did
You
pretty
had
good.
some?
Girl, it
Girl,
was
we
so
doing
hard.
that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You was
So have anybody else ever did like a famous person?
Yeah.
Oh, who you did?
Oh, wait.
Who?
Cash Page?
Oh,
Oh.
Cash Page. Oh, that's a girl.
What she say? What she say? Love song.
No, she said
Alright, so my question is,
Kisses, love you, smile when I
wait,
make it.
you
Ain't no competition.
oh, shoot. So I have
I'm
worked with.
like,
But my question was, basically, it was how was it working, or do you feel like, okay, so a lot of girls' goals I know is to work with celebrities
They'll text you the same day of, how you moving, everything. But honestly, I feel like you should not put celebrities first. Sorry, don't bash me. But because honestly, you got your clients who actually pay, who respect you, and you got celebrities who don't respect you. They just need their hair done. They're not off the love. They don't know you. They're not coming back.
Exactly.
They're not coming back.
They're
not coming back. They just want their hair done at the moment.
Yeah, some return.
Some of them do return, but they don't live near you.
So my question is, how was your experience with it?
I had a great experience. She's very sweet. Like, not all celebrities are stuck up.
Another one was, how do y'all feel whenever people tell y'all that, oh, wait, what time are you gonna be done? Wait, other thing is, no, is because I have another appointment to go to or something like that. Right?
That's your fault, completely.
So what do you tell them in the beginning? Because sometimes you be like, okay, maybe I'll get you done or something like that. Or some people even go like, oh, you're not gonna be done in time, but y'all go ahead and y'all start it, or even they told y'all halfway into the process and stuff. What do y'all do? How do y'all go upon that? What's the outcomes of that?
Let's go down here. You go first.
I'm not rushing. Personally, I don't rush. So if you book your appointments back to back, you're just gonna be late.
Right. Okay. So have you had anybody sit in your chair that does that?
Yes.
And what'd you tell them? Oh, baby, you're just gonna be late.
No.
Or
I can't do nothing about that. My service takes 2 hours.
Okay, cool.
And then you have to remember you have to have
you gotta travel. Exactly that. Nani?
I don't rush, but I never got asked that before. But since I'm new to this, it was like I was thinking like, oh, I'm tripping, like, cause I'd be like, I'll think I'm done in like 30 minutes, but it's probably like, nah, it's probably like an hour. Cause doing braids, like, it's very time consuming, but I'm not gonna rush. I mean, to be honest, if they gotta go somewhere, you just gonna have to leave like that then, because I'm not gonna. You just gonna have to leave like that. Exactly. I don't want to really work.
Exactly that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell them. I mean, you did book a hair appointment, and you know you getting this, so you're gonna sit down and get your hair done.
Sometimes we coming in wanting extra stuff like curls.
Right. How you know about that? Right. Okay.
That makes me so.
Have you had that experience before?
Yes.
Well, I haven't had that experience just because my website states do not book on the time specific day, because I won't rush. Depending on rather if I started at this specific time or anything, I consider clients before you. So if she was 10-15 minutes late, now that's going to see her schedule, unfortunately. Right. But it's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? So they know not to sit in my chair and be like, oh, I have this, that, that. Like, as far as quoting you on your time, I know how long it's going to take me to finish such and such, but I'm not like, no.
Exactly that.
No rushing.
Courtney?
Okay, so I've had that a lot of times. That's not in my policy. Maybe I need to change that now that you got me thinking about that.
For real.
But I have that happen to me all the time. I just had that happen to me literally last week because she had to go to a flight. A lady.
She had to go to a flight. I was like, girl.
And it make it even worse. It makes you like, okay, I mean, if I get there at this time,
she told me do her style. Baby, no, that's impossible. You're gonna have to get the quickest of the quickest. You know, she rushing me and stuff. I'm sweating.
Literally.
My anxiety is bad when it comes to hair because don't tell me to rush on your head because honestly, perfectionist is like perfect is perfectionist. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can't rush on nobody's head because that's just terrible because it's my business. So if you end up posting me doing your hair and I don't like it, don't tag me.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
I didn't want you to do a challenge and then they be like, oh my gosh, I like it. And you're like, oh no,
this is
right. I wouldn't even service this for you ask me for something that's not even on my site.
I don't want that.
Dania?
No, I haven't had nobody sit in my chair and say that. But I have like they'll text me before and be like, okay, I gotta be here at this time, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll accommodate the time beforehand.
Okay.
Like, what should I do?
Yeah.
More so than like.
Have you had that experience? You ain't had nobody try to rush you like, are you almost done? Like, I gotta go somewhere.
But still, I have, and I think either they'll reschedule or I'll just try and rush, which is hard because like there's a time frame.
Yeah.
There has to have in between that time frame. But I'll rush myself just to make sure that they can be on and stuff. And maybe that's something I gotta listen to what y'all say. I gotta change a lot of what I do because y'all saying like put your prices, like price your worth. I don't do that at all. Especially how much I put into my business.
don't rush for nobody.
No,
Because at the end of the day, they're gonna get up and they're gonna go to the next person. Word to mouth is probably the most like, what is it like? I'm gonna listen to what my homegirl say versus what I see online before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So like now that you rush on them, it's gonna spread a negative look on your business.
Right.
And you could have just took your time, and at the day you missed out on.
And the worst thing you could have done is took too long, but your work came out good. Matter of fact, these lasted. Matter of fact, it looks great.
Literally, it's exactly what I wanted.
But
it's great. So I would come back to somebody that took all day versus somebody that rushed and it's a mess. It's falling apart as soon as I did it.
Bro, people be bashing stylists on TikTok.
Yeah.
I seen a mutual person out here in Dallas. They were bashing them. Baby, your wig was bad. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Mind you, the girl dyed the hair.
On the legs. On the legs. Everything A. But your wig died. In
Y'all only got that blue hair.
Yes.
That really made me upset because the stylist was so sweet about it. She tried to accommodate it, but you still took it to the media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing. Social media is so big.
Okay, that's
everybody wants a moment.
Yeah.
They want to go viral. They want to say negative.
They want to be a summer
When
They want to be a
social
summer
media wasn't a
junior.
thing, for real, hair went so smooth because people just walk in, oh, I want this. Okay, you can wait. I'm gonna get somebody to help me. You know,
Right. Now they be like, now they make me wait. They got
I
me
gotta
to
wait
sit
20
right here.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it's
One thing I heard.
And it's like they don't want to wait. They don't want to do.
Yeah.
They don't have no patience.
But I
But
feel
you
like
never
but
win.
but
Back
I
in the
feel like
day,
that
it was
class
never
is-
like that.
Also
How do
though.
y'all feel about like clients coming early? Like you tell them this time and they come like 30 minutes.
That's the
early.
fact.
baby, the time
That's
is
the
good.
fact. No,
Like now I feel rushed
I
in this scenario.
No, you
It
my
depends.
if I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah.
then I'll take them.
Okay.
But
If I'm not ready,
If I'm tired,
yeah.
and I know it's extra 10
Okay, so let's start off with this. If it's the first client, you got me messed up. If you're in the
Yeah.
middle of the day,
You good.
then okay, we cool. Especially if I got a gap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
okay.
If we, because like maybe we finished it early and you already here. Okay, cool. But I just feel like
That's just
first client
that's
regardless.
with
No
me,
matter
on
who it is,
time.
if it's your first client and they early.
Literally, people don't understand. That is the same thing. Your manager or your boss, whoever put you on schedule for 9 a.m. Now all of a sudden you're in trouble for not clocking in at 8:30.
Yeah.
You can start at. As long as you start at 9 a.m. If you won't have to do before. You don't have to.
Yeah. Okay, so my thing is I do arrive sometimes 30 minutes before my clients. That's my goal to
That's
arrive
good.
30 minutes
Right.
before. Okay, so as a braider, I set up, get my stuff ready, make sure everything wiped off. Sometimes the night before I was tired, I clean up.
Yeah.
I make sure my combs are clean, stuff like that. So I do try to, but sometimes you arrive in there 5 minutes before and stuff like that.
Right.
So my question is, do you arrive early? Because she talking about some, she don't mind that.
Yeah,
All
me too.
time?
Because wigs is different. It's do you do yours like the day before? Do you tell people to bring their stuff
bring it to
the same day of? I do the same
I
thing.
used to
Yeah.
tell them to drop it off, but
I
some
had a
people
problem
live
with that.
hours away.
Yeah, a
you
lot of
have to be
people.
convenient.
Yeah.
When you do
Yeah.
hair, this is your own business. You have to be convenient to other people and yourself.
Yeah.
I tell people to bring their stuff the same day of because
I got a question.
And
though.
that's
Okay,
how-
so if you bleach them not same day,
it
what
gonna
you
take a
got-
little longer.
you got
Yeah.
their head with the blow dryer thing.
No, I put them under the dryer while I'm plucking their wig.
Yeah.
Wait, she
No.
said what?
But
But
like,
the-
okay, but the ball, okay, braiding down.
Ball
Okay.
cap.
You bleaching.
Let me
you
tell you
braiding
what I'm
at the
doing.
same
So
time.
I'm bleaching it. I'm braiding
Why
it
you-
down.
why is
All of my
bleaching?
clients have a lot of hair. If you come braid it down, we talk, we chop it up, we eat. Wash the wig off with the purple shampoo. Okay, so let me tell you if they braid it down. So they come in, I get their wig. Let me get it. Let me bleach it. I braid your hair down. That's like 30 minutes or 20 minutes because I like 12 braids. I need my shit flat. So after you braid down, I wash it off. I put the purple shampoo on. But before I do anything else, I'm slicking their hair back. I'm putting the cap on. When that purple shampoo is done, 10 minutes, wash it off. Put them under the dryer. I blow dryer. I pluck it. They in the dryer for like 10 minutes max.
So let me
Because
how long does it take you to do a wig install when they need to come and get braided down?
if they need it braided down, about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
2 hours was
For
the hair being wet.
Mine took like.
What hair is wet?
What hair is it?
The wig?
Yes,
They
she
dry
said.
my thing is, they
You don't
dry
wet
the
the whole
inside
wig.
of the wig.
Yeah.
My thing is,
You
you
don't
can
wet
dry
the
the
whole
bundles while it's under here. As long as
Yes.
the roof is out, some
You
people
even
even put
yeah.
a blow
And
dryer
sometimes
in the
we have
wig.
sit under dryer, so I'll go put it under the dryer while I'm putting that glue on and stuff. But before they go under the dryer, I'll cut the wig off to trace their ear and stuff, and I'll put it under the dryer.
I can't put my clients under the dryer.
No, for real?
For
real?
You gotta put it dryer.
I need to keep them going.
Your wigs are took for
Really?
I
But
think
sometimes
over
you
2
can't.
hours,
If you're
though.
bleaching it beforehand, you need them under the dryer. You
No,
need to
you don't.
pluck it.
If you need, okay, so they come in,
Uh-huh.
you put the bleach on the wig,
Uh-huh.
braid them down, cap them,
Yeah.
then wash the wig so the cap is drying while you're washing the wig.
Okay. I'm like sitting.
They-
I'm
so
like the
when
white
it's
stuff
that
leave
even,
it.
it's fast dry.
But when
the
it's
glue in the
time-
even is fast.
Yeah.
When it after you pluck it wet.
After you put
Nah, I blow
Right.
dry a little
So
bit.
it's
Just a
your
little
way.
bit. I don't blow dry the whole thing.
Yeah, you
I
just blow dry the
some
front
of it,
part.
But I just blow, yeah.
Y'all like blow drying? I mean, plucking dry?
Yeah.
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 If you plug it,
It's
wet,
like
you
wet.
don't over plug.
When
It's
when
a
I
ball.
started, clock it. When I first started,
Yeah,
I used to
what she
pluck
said?
when it's wet. If you pluck when it's wet, it's going to overplug.
Yeah, it's
All
bald.
you need is a little wax stick and a hot comb
Yeah.
and pluck it. Literally. But plucking it wet, it might seem easier, but it's not
It's
gonna
hard.
No,
Yeah,
it
once
just-
you
it
blow
just
dry,
looks
it's gonna
better
look
to me.
ugly.
And then when she blow dry, you hot coming back and it all just lays like.
That would say that's funny how we all do the same thing, but different techniques.
exactly.
I don't do
different
same day no more.
processes.
Really?
I learned like
It do
if
take
at
a
the end
little
of the day,
longer,
people are
though,
gonna
but-
pay for what they want, they're gonna show up for what they want, all that. So if your clients stay our way, I have clients that come from 40, 45 minutes away all the time, they're gonna drop their wig off.
Yeah.
Because they
I
want
got
that
clients
service.
that come from literally Louisiana. Same day they go back.
What?
I swear to God, I'm like,
I
I'm like, y'all really take
Oh wait, you do wig and sauce?
oh no, I'm talking about braids.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
I
talking
had
about the
people like
client.
out of town. I thought you were talking about to drop off the wig, they go back, and then they come back, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Just bring it, boo.
Cause I'm probably not
But
even
y'all-
gonna wish that I
Yeah.
could.
But like, people come from Colorado.
Cause you be
For
so
real.
booked up. When you're so booked up, it's like, damn, I want
And
to
then
go
we
home
be
and I
like,
want to go rest because I'm feeling right. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, it's been some times where I sit back and I be like, oh, like, matter of fact, I want this amount of clients, or this, and so then whenever he fulfills that,
Mhm.
then I'll be like, oh, I'm tired, I want to go home, I
Yeah.
got this many clients, stuff like that. So my question is, do y'all do that? Have y'all ever experienced that or something? No?
Yeah.
I'll
say
have.
that.
Y'all be like,
Everybody
y'all
does.
want this many clients or something?
Ask for 5 clients today and you
And
about
get it,
the
yeah.
third one.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's a
And I
blessing.
be like, I ain't
It
gonna
is.
complain. I asked you this.
Right.
yeah.
So my thing was, it was basically like, how do we make sure that we're not, what's the word? That we're
Like frustrated.
not frustrated. My thing is, how do we make sure that we're not
Slacking.
No.
Overstimulated?
No. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a word where it's basically
Ungrateful.
like ungrateful. How do we make sure we're not? Because I've been in that person,
I
and I'm
feel
like,
like
I wonder if anybody else
As
has
long as
experienced
you're
it.
passionate
Yeah.
and you're excited for the outcome, you're
Mhm.
gonna get up
Yeah.
and want to do
But
it.
what I
Yeah.
think about in the head,
It's-
when I was a kid, I used to get my braids done, and that used to take hours. But you know what I used to think? It's gonna get done. You're not gonna be here all day.
It's gonna be done.
So
Right.
you're gonna get done. So after you're gonna get done, you're gonna go about your day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even if you're here all day, you can't cry about what you wanted because you asked for it. So
Right.
you have to do what you wanted. So you have to
Exactly
keep
that.
going. Yeah.
You gonna
I
finish
feel
at
like
one point in time.
I feel like
Exactly.
as long as the
Like,
passion
It's
is
going
there.
in.
Right.
Because that just comes from me like when I used to braid and when I used to braid in high school versus when I graduated and I went full time. I was like, like you said, it was like a kind of ungratefulness. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's like
money,
money,
but it's like,
you like, I wanna
yeah,
do
it's
this
like,
full
oh,
time.
now I'm gonna like cancel you. Like
Yeah.
now it
Yeah.
got like that because like I'm
This
so
right here.
tired.
Yeah.
But regardless, if you're tired and you're really passionate about what you do,
Yeah.
that tiredness it don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna finish
true,
it. I'm gonna get it done.
I feel like sometimes, okay, so I actually found this out that humans complain. I don't know what the number was. Humans. People complain. As soon as you wake up, you
Yeah.
start complaining through the whole day.
I have to.
So
I
I
have
started
to.
noticing
Yeah.
that, and I tried to
Absolutely.
limit myself from complaining. It be the littlest stuff, like the
Right.
smallest, teeniest stuff. Like you'll wake up, oh, I'm tired, or oh my gosh,
Somebody
I
corrected me
oh my
on
God,
that
why
one day.
not? Like,
Let me tell you, I don't know if I was ungrateful. Okay, so let me tell you, I had a bad experience. So I had ordered like a neon light. It was small and it was supposed to be big.
Yeah.
And so I was like, bro, look at this. Why would they send me that? And he said, first of all, say thank you.
Right.
And he
Yeah.
humbled me. Oh,
Oh,
Right.
right. I love that. I love that
Yeah.
for real. We be having to notice like, okay,
Yeah.
sometimes it is okay to like recognize the wrong and
Yeah,
you know
yes.
wanting different things, and sometimes you gotta realize what's the difference between that. wanting more and being ungrateful.
Right.
So, well,
because at the end of the day, like I seen TikTok. This changed my whole perspective of everything. Oh, I gotta go do this. I have to go to work. I have to do no. I get to because it's people that don't even get that option.
Right.
So it's kind of like be grateful for what you do have.
Just by waking up, like period.
Literally,
because everybody don't have that.
Right. Everything you got is a blessing.
Everybody on the streets and stuff, you have to think we're young. Like we're all 20, 21.
As long as you get the
auntie.
opportunity,
But
you
you
can
know what I'm
make a
saying?
way.
But you know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their stuff going on. We're young. Like we're so young.
Literally,
I
feel like if the opportunity,
like you know what I'm saying?
If the opportunity is placed in your face or in your like, you know,
It's
this girl right
make
here,
a way.
she made my business go up. Cause she know what I'm talking about.
Literally,
she made my business go high, skyrocket. And ever since then, it's been good. This space right here.
Yeah, I used to go to Courtney. I literally like my junior year in high school. I'm talking about
every
my
week.
Like once a week, change my wig. Just dry do it. Like, literally, like just dry. Like
every since then it went off the roof. And so I really appreciate you. When I seen her here, I was like, okay.
I know. And we're gonna get a count of how many times we was in. No, 1, 2, 3, 17.
Bro, take a shot every time.
Right at the end, we're gonna take a shot every time we see this in the
Bro, we
video.
did this, bro. Let me put it down so we
Nah, for real. What if we put our hands like this?
Yeah, right.
Something. What's your ending goal? It was 2 more questions. What's your ending goal? Like, what do y'all plan on getting out of
A
this?
shop.
I want to shop as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
we had this conversation.
We did last night.
Oh, I mean, yeah, just, I guess this process, you know what I'm saying? Because we know we got ending goals outside of that, but I'm just talking about beauty-wise. What's our ending goal with this?
If we're gonna stay in the copy industry, just not always behind the chair.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not actual labor.
Exactly.
Because you cannot retire. That's another thing.
Yeah.
You cannot retire.
Yeah.
If you don't get up and go perform that service, you're not getting paid.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, honestly, at the end of this, I want to have a shop and be a spokesperson.
Yeah. Okay.
Like for real, because honestly, people don't have motivation.
Yeah, they don't.
A lot of people are so freaking lazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like honestly, they say.
No, turn it off.
Turn it off. I'm trying. That's so funny, bro.
But no, for real, like everybody don't have that motivation.
Yeah.
Everybody is not. Some people are gifted, but they don't want to. Make their dreams come true. But I just feel like honestly, at the end, I want to be a spokesperson. I want to tell everybody my story because everybody got a story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People's story don't reflect themselves because people don't let their story, affect them.
Yeah.
But you just have to keep going. And I want to be a spokesperson and I want to have my own shop because at the end of the day, I want somebody to, be under me and stuff like that because I've been doing this since I was 16. So like, after a while, you're going to get tired. You know what I'm saying? In this industry, you're going to take breaks because it's get draining. I done seen people post like, I'm not doing hair for 2 months because I'm drained.
Yeah.
Like, dang, but it does get like that though. But honestly, I just feel like, just keep going.
Once I'm like up, I mean like up.
Yeah.
And I see a shop.
The shop.
But it's like, okay, when the whole purpose of the shop, I don't want to be down and then break even. I want to be able to profit immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to break even. I don't want to invest and then have to.
Right.
Right. That's the
Like I don't want to go back down because it makes no sense. I'm gonna have to still be behind a chair to profit off of the shop. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
My end goal is really, I honestly want to be a celebrity hairstylist. If not celebrity, just anybody that makes good money. Anybody with a face and a name because I want to get to the point where it's like, celebrities don't like to come out their house. Oh, can you do this hairstyle for me? A cool $1,000 because I included the hair, I came to all that. That's all I got. You can really survive.
Right. No,
so it's like, even though it's
you don't really survive, do you hear me?
I mean,
you don't really survive, baby.
Even though it's still labor, it's not as much. Like to make a man a day now, what you gotta do like 5, 6 clients versus just this one. It takes me 2 hours.
Like Eric can say, he got a freaking closet in Nicki Minaj closet.
Right.
Like,
and they're gonna forever get their hair done. They're gonna forever, you know what I'm saying? So it's really just to reach a higher, more, upscale clientele. That's my end goal right now.
Keep going. That's all you gotta do is keep going. I swear to God.
whatever. Cause I mean, you can't do hair. Well, I do braids and stuff. I just feel like it'll get tiring. So I want to invest in something. Like I do want my own beauty supply.
Okay.
Thinking about that, I do want my own beauty supply or whatever and run it. So you know, I don't have to be up and braiding. Like I'm not lazy at all, but like braiding take hours a day, and it is tiring. I've been doing it for 4 months and I haven't got tired yet, but I know that it's gonna get tiring. Your hands even
Exactly.
so,
It takes a toll.
It's just so much that come with it too. So I just want to invest like a beauty supply. I do want my own shop or whatever and have others in it, and then I want to be a teacher, teaching like others of what like comes with her. You know.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah, I've never heard nobody say they want a beauty
Exactly.
supply.
That's
Right.
smart.
Yeah.
You should like have
That
people
was
doing hair to
exactly
be
what-
supply because when they get their hair,
That's
they
what
gonna get their
happens.
hair done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that's smart.
that's
You know,
fire.
that's $1 million business right there. I ain't gonna lie, you smart. Yeah, it's $1 million phone. Don't really get it in with the makeup down. We trying to go what it's in. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
So sorry.
Whatever that means.
Go.
Okay, wait, did you go?
No.
I say shop. Yeah.
Shop.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you?
Yeah.
What you say?
What you saying?
Yeah, she. I was like, what?
That job's gonna be like, oh, okay.
So what you want?
I really just want my name out there
Okay.
to add on to her celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, like everything, a positive.
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there is
Right.
Yeah.
celebrity hairstylists, but they ain't professional.
And
The
let
feet.
them, and then
The
you know we complain about high boobs and stuff like this. Yeah, I'ma still complain, baby. Y'all want my money,
Okay.
but at the same time,
You
I
gotta
understand.
Yeah.
Because that's
You
expensive.
They got a monthly fee with
And a lot of
utility
people
fees
that do
mixed
open
with
salons
fixed
do
stuff.
not come, oh, I got this much down or this much. There you go. They
Man, some
have
people-
loans, so you're paying back that loan as well
Yeah.
as supplying
Well.
to
And
what
then
you
some
got going
people,
on.
some people don't
Some
even
people buy
buy
the stuff when you come into their shop. Like, come on
Exactly.
now,
I
don't do
used
that.
$300.
I used to pay exactly that.
$300.
A week.
200.
A week?
For a week. I used to pay that.
For what?
Yes, I used to
For
pay that.
what?
I'm
They